Welcome, everyone. This is MV broadcasting from the UK, from sunny Cardiff. I'm on holiday, so I thought I'd crank out some more Shanks, Hawaii Shanks League. We're getting towards the end. We're in September now. And Detroit hold a one-game lead over Jersey, so that's Steve over Big Clue. Manchester and Hawaii are tied for third, 5 games back. Mudville just about in there. They're going to have a storming September. So, without further ado, we shall crack on. Determined to get towards the end of the league. So many projects going on at the moment. Let's get through this one. It's been a fun league. A draft league that has been going on for a couple of months, but we've sped it up at times just to get it done. Been a lot of fun drafting the teams. So, let's have a look. So, we got today's schedule up. And we have Des Moines at Jersey, Cleveland at Arlington, Badlands at Detroit, Mudville at Hawaii. That's a good game. I can't blame Manchester North Sound. So we got a double header, Mudville and Hawaii. So let's go and order some of these games out. So Jersey continue to keep the pressure on at the top. They take a 7-6 win over Des Moines, despite the fact Des Moines came back late. It is a win for Taylor. I think it's Russ Taylor. Goes to 11-5. Tannehill drops to 0-4 for Rob Tomlinson's team. Joe Gordon 2 for 4. Suzuki 3 for 5 with a double. Gordon had 3 RBIs. Delahante 2 for 4 with a double. Frank Robinson's been a little bit disappointing, well, very disappointing, I'd say, in this league. Just looking at the batting average for Des Moines, it's really let them down. And the batting average for Jersey, I mean, geez, killing it. Suzuki's batting over 300. Utley, Delahante, Cash, league leading 340. Willie Wells, Willie the Devil Wells, 315. And Buster Posey in a alternate role. He does a bit of platooning with Ed Bailey. He's batting 374. Jersey looking good. And that's with Brett out injured. Brett's not played a full season by any stretch. So we have Cleveland into Arlington. And Cleveland is expected to take that one, to stay above 500. 12-7 over Arlington. Cleveland got Bell, but Bell 3 for 5 and a home run, 3 RBIs. Ted Kluszewski went 3 for 5. Not very good batting average there. And Willie Mays, again, disappointing, but 2 for 5 in this game. Corey Kluber gets the victory. And Joe Horland takes the loss, 1-11. What is going on with Arlington? Really shocking performance from them this season. So, Badlands at Detroit. Detroit need to win. Zito with a league worst, 1-17. Injury started to hit Detroit. But Detroit, as expected, take it 4-1. So we look here and see who that is. That's played well. Moore goes to 4-4. Hank Aaron, I mean, look at that batting average. Aaron, 331. Dunlap, 337. Bonds, 319. And McGuire leads the league in home runs. Aaron has been very consistent all the way through, and he's not full-time. There's been injuries to Joe DiMaggio in center field, and we've had Shoeless Joe out. But it's a deep squad. The numbers came up right for Steve in the draft league. Pete Rose batting over 315. Garrick, 291. They are the mainstays and Aaron Judge for the Badlands team, who are very, very bad. Manchester knows I'm praying for victory. Every time we get close, we drop one. Hecker is going again for Manchester against Wyatt. And Manchester pound out a victory 10-1. Thank the Lord for that one. Keep it. Still not going to gain because both Detroit and Jersey won, but still in the race. Kenny Lofton batting 273. Played with injuries. We've lost out 2 of our best hitters, Mike Schmidt and A-Rod. It's a wonder we're still in there. Billy Myers in reserve coming up. Pitching, not hitting. Hecker gets the win. He's my wild card. He was up for a penalty that rushed him in August. Gave up 1 earned run. Guy Hecker. So now we come down to the doubleheader. So we're going to play one. And this one is at Hawaii. So computer, home run Hawaii. Let's take a look at the lineups. There is a lineup there. Mike Queller goes for Mudville. It's a versus left lineup. Do that again. So the lefty lineup is missing a first baseman. The depth chart says Gentile, who needs a rest, it's saying. So Fournier or Carroll, it will be Carroll against lefties. So Carroll will come in. Fred Carroll will play first base. And the opponent is Mudville. They're up against Lincecum, so load a righty lineup. Just go with the computer now. Wee Willie Keeler's back from a rest. We're lucky with injuries at the moment. Case has been playing quite a lot lately. Felch has been limited. He had a good game recently. We've seen a lot of Mudville. So here we are at Polo Grounds 1954. This one kills righty home run hitters and is excellent for lefty hitters for home runs. So Pop Lloyd and Babe Ruth should do well in this one. So let's have a look and see who we got. So Hawaii take the field. Mike Piazza behind the plate. At first base in reserve, Fred Carroll coming in as injuries and rest. Second baseman is Nap Lajoie. He's had a good season. Not quite his 383 season, but still good all the same. At shortstop is Cal Ripken, batting just 246. At third, Al Rosen, one favorite of mine, batting 294. Left field, has had a couple of injuries, is Tip O'Neill, batting 435 in real life. Still batting 343, though. Center field, a bit underwhelming, has been Oscar Charleston. He's on pace with his home runs, but his batting average is down. And in right field, another Negro Leaguer, Charlie Chino Smith. This team put together by Lawrence, and on the mound, Tim Lincecum, the freak. Lincecum is 12-6 with a 6.12 ERA. Leading off for Mudville, Wee Willie Keeler, the right fielder. So I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. Keeler's on a 15-game hitting streak. Beatles eternally, this is your team. The wind today, I don't see the wind up. The winds are calm. It's 71 degrees at Polo Grounds 5. 1954 Polo Grounds. So Keeler steps in. Piazza puts a sign down. Lincecum studies it. Here's the 0-2, and a line drive to left field, base hit. That one got past Ripken, and Wee Willie Keeler starts off the ball game for Mudville, and he's on base. 90% chance of a steal. And in steps George Case. He's hitting 200 on the year. Only 100 against Miami. Runner on first. Lincecum checks the runner. Here's the first pitch. Keeler going for second, and it is a 50th stolen base. So Wee Willie Keeler gets down to second. Here is George Case now, just stepping back into the box. Runner on second now. Here's the 0-1 from Lincecum, and that is hit straight to Ripken. Ripken up with it over the first. Got him. Ripken had to hurry on that play, as Case can fly, but he got him. One away. Stepping into the box is Pop Lloyd, the 99 RBIs on the season. Lincecum is set. Here's the 0-1 and a well-hit fly ball to right field. Charlie Smith squeezes that one, but Keeler will tag up and go to third. 2 out. Stepping in is the first baseman, Jimmy Fox. Man on third. Lincecum steers in. Here's the 2-2. And Fox swung at that cutter and he's out of there. And that's the end of the inning. End of the half inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Let's take a look at Pittsburgh in the field. Behind the plate, Yadier Molina. First baseman, Jimmy Fox. Second baseman, Davey Johnson, excellent glove. At short, Pop Lloyd. At third, Darrell Evans, having a terrible season with the batting average, but the home runs are on par. He's got 37 home runs, surprisingly. In left field, the man who has been struggling all season but getting better in August, or now in September, is Babe Ruth. Playing center field today, George Foster. And in right field, Willie Keeler. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto, the DH. There's the 1-0 from Cuellar over to Lloyd. Lloyd over to Fox, got him. On the mound is Mike I can never say his name. Cuellar, or Cuellar as I say, or Cuellar. Cuellar is 2-7 on the season with a 5.36 ERA. 1 down. Stepping in now is Tip O'Neill. Here's the payoff to Tip O'Neill. And he strikes through that one, and Cuellar gets his first strikeout. Center fielder Oscar Charleston digs in. This count is 1-1. There's a ground ball up the middle. Lloyd to his left. Fires the first. Got him. So the end of 1. Mudville nothing. Hawaii nothing. Hawaii trying to stay in the race. They're 5 games back. And Mudville need a real winning streak to get into the top 4. They're currently 5th in the league. Stepping up to the plate now, Babe Ruth. Here's the 0-2 from Lincecum. It's a high fly ball to right field. And Charlie Smith has that one. Charlie Chino Smith, Negro Leaguer. And that's 1 away. Here's a man who's turned his season around, George Foster. There's the 1-2. That's grounded to Lajoie, who picks it up and throws the first for the out. And that's 2 away. Tim Lincecum. At one point looked like he was going to have a Hall of Fame career. But I think his arm got burnt out. But all the same, he has 3 World Series rings. 2 perfect games. I'm sure he led the league in strikeouts. Interesting career for the Freak. Stepping up now, Darrell Evans. 2 out here, top of the first. Grounded to Carroll at first. He'll take it to the bag. And that's the end of Feast or Famine, Darrell Evans. Go to the bottom of the second inning now. Upsets Mike Piazza. I've seen many home runs on Piazza on this channel. Gives me an appreciation. Big, tall right-hander hitter. Was he better for the Dodgers or the Mets? Cuellar looks in. Molina is set. Here's the 1-1. And a line drive to left field. It's sinking. It will drop before it gets to Ruth. And Mike Piazza is on first. Stepping in now is Chino Smith. Runner on first. Here's the 3-1. And KR loses him. 2 men on now for Hawaii. Trying to stay in this race. Up steps Al Rosen, a dangerous hitter. Hitting .294 in the season with 26 home runs and 106 ribbies. 6th in the league with his RBIs. Here's the 1-2 from KR. That's hit to left field. That one, ladies and gentlemen, is a 3-run home run. Al Rosen hits number 27. Ruth could only watch that one go. It's a 280 foot down the left field line. That one went 287. So straight away, Hawaii up 3-0. But as we say in this league, no lead is safe. Stepping up to the plate, that's Fred Carroll. Here batting 253. Base is empty. Here's the 3-1 from KR, and that's hit into left field. A base hit. Ruth bobbles it, but he'll pick it up. And Carroll's at first, 1 man on. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Up steps Nap Lajoie. Batting 330, 40 home runs, 89 RBIs. Man on first, here's a 2-2, and a grounder between first and second. It's a hit. Carroll to second and holds. 2 men on. Up steps Cal Ripken, batting only 246. And KR loses him high and inside. It's a 3 man on, no one out. On the bottom of the third, Volcanos looking to erupt yet again. With a very dangerous Juan Soto. Can he get a grand slam? Lefty versus lefty, bases loaded. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Change up. Soto hits a roller to second. Johnson to Lloyd. They can only get one as Soto flies down the line. And Carroll will score. 4-0 Hawaii. 1 out. Bottom of the second. The dangerous Tip O'Neill steps in. Charleston on deck. Runs at the corners. Here's the 0-2 from Quayle. And a line drive into between first and second. It's a hit. Lajoie will score. Soto will move to second. O'Neill to first as Wee Willie Keeler comes across to pick it up. 5-0 Volcanoes. If he gets to 6, Chaos coming out. Runs on first and second, 1-2. And Chaos gets a strikeout. Need that earlier on in the innings. And now Mike Piazza steps back in. He's 1 for 1 today at a single. Runner on first and second. The lefty is ready. KR with a 3-1. And that one's hit straight to Davey Johnson. And that is the end of that. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors after 2 complete. Hawaii 5, Mudville nothing. Stepping up now at the top of the third is Davey Johnson. Here's the 0-2, and that's hits to Lajoie, who dives to his left, gathers in and over to first for the out. As I just need to take some water. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I've seen a lot of Mudville on. Back again. 1 out, top of the third inning. Stepping up now to the plate is Wee Willie Keeler. No, he's not. Keeler's on deck. It's Yadier Molina. Then he's going to have to sign. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball to right center field. And Oscar Charleston covers the ground easily. And that's it out. Just bear with me. As up steps Wee Willie Keeler 1 for 1 today. As I just check my channel settings. That's it, all good. Wee Willie Keeler steps in. He's 1 for 1 today. .343 against righties. Here's the 0-2. That's a single between first and second. Chino Smith will come and pick that up. And Keeler's on base again. Keeler stole his 50th base earlier on in this game. He's got 50 steals on the season. George K steps in. Up against Linscomb, Lloyd on deck. Runner on first. Here's the 1-1, and it hits a case. It's a deep fly ball on the right field line. But it slices foul. Runner on first, count 1 and 2. Grounded up the middle. Lajoie goes his right, fields it over to first. Got him. No runs, 1 hits, no errors. Up to 2.5. Hawaii 5. Mudville nothing. To the top 4. If Hawaii pulls this off, they will be still in the hunt for the playoffs. Looks like the players going to be 4 teams. Jersey and Detroit hold the box seat with Manchester and Hawaii. Mudville are in 5th, so they really do need to win something here. Quayle getting touched up. Here's Chino Smith leading off the bottom of the 3rd. Rosen up next. Here's the 1-2 from Quayle. And a line straight to 3rd. Great diving play. And a straight catch there from, can't see, Darrell Evans. And that is 1 away. Upsets dangerous Al Rosen, 1 for 1 today. He hit a bomb, a 3-run home run in the 2nd. Rosen now at the plate. Quayle has a sign. Here's the 3-2. Deep fly ball in the left field line, but he will drift into foul territory. Here's a 3-2 again to Rosen. Line to left field. This one's going to go. And Al Rosen hits his 2nd home run today. Number 28 for Al Rosen. 288 feet. 6-0, and that is enough for Quayle. This is where the setting needs to be across the league. To change starting pitches, 6 earned runs around in there. Not a very big pitching staff here for Beatles. You're going to have to put Rudy May in. He's the freshest. Or they can let Quayle stay and hope their offense comes through. We'll do that, actually. 1 for 1. Carroll up, 1 for 1. Here's the 0-1. And he clubs this one. Long fly ball to the left, and that's gone. And yes, we're taking KR out of there. 2 home runs, give it up back-to-back, and 3 for the ball game. And that is enough. Rudy May will come in to pitch. Lefty hitter. Should have put a righty there. Okay, I was lefty, that's fine. Up steps Nap Lajoie. May is 4-1 on the season. Base is empty for Lajoie. Here's the 1-1 deep fly ball to left. Would you believe it? No, Ruth can't get it. Hits the fence. I thought that was gone. So Lajoie gets a double. Oh my gosh. Just bear with me a moment. Come back again, a phone call. I'm on holiday. A worker trying to get hold of me. I'm like, what on earth? Honestly. So a lot of home runs given up here today. 7-0 Hawaii lead. Here's Ripken. He's drill walk last time up. Soto on deck. There's the 1-1 driven to shortstop. Lloyd moves his left, plays it, and Lloyd throws to third for the out. Lead runner cut off there by excellent play by Bob Lloyd. Rudy May looks in. Soto is ready. He's 0 for 2 today. Runner on first. Here's the 1-0. Fastball. Ripped line drive to second, and a great play by Davey Johnson. But at the end of 3, Hawaii leads 7-0 over Mudville. Upstairs Pop Lloyd 0 for 1. Fly that last time up. And he hits a ground and short, and it's booted by Ripken. But Ripken recovers, and that's over the first, ain't got him. Run away. Up steps Jimmy Fox with Babe Ruth on deck. See if Mudville can claw this back. Here's a 2-2, and he catches the inside corner and strikes out Fox. Babe Ruth steps in with 2 out at the top of the 4th. We flied out his last time up. Here's the 0-2. And that breaking ball hits the inside of the black, and Ruth goes down. So the end of 3.5, Hawaii leads 7-0 over Mudville. Up steps Chip O'Neill, leading off the bottom of the 4th. It's 1 for 2. And there's a long shot to left field. This one, baby, is gone. Tip O'Neill with his 9th home run of the season. It's home run eruptions here from the Volcanos. Next up is Oscar Charleston. Nobody out here, and it's Mudville have really melted down here. Charleston 0 for 2. Here's the 2-2. Got the outside corner, and he fooled him. May gets the punch out for his first strikeout. 1 away. Upsets Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2. Oh my God. 1 second, I have to pause. Okay. Oh my word, I am getting calls. What is going on? In the middle of all of this, on my first day of my holiday, that's when people want to call me. What a joke. Now, normally, I would insist on work-life balance and not answer. But I had to on that one. Piazza hits it from deep center field. Foster has it. And that's 2 away. Brings up Charlie Chino Smith. Here's 0 for 1. May looks in. Lefty versus lefty. Here's the 0-2. And that's blooped to the middle, but Johnson dives to put it away. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors after 4. Hawaii 8, Mudville nothing. Leading off the 5th is George Foster. He's 0 for 1 today. And Lincecum strikes him out for his 4th strikeout. Foster will walk back slowly to the bench. Stepping is Darrell Evans. And he grounds that to first, and Carroll has it. That's 2 away. At the plate now, Davey Johnson. He's 0 for 1. Here's the 1-2 from Timmy. And that's grounded to Ripken, who goes to his right and fills it, and across the first, got him. 1, 2, 3, they go down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4.5, Hawaii 8, Mudville nothing. Bottom of the 5th leading off, Al Rosen. 2 for 2 today with 2 home runs. May toes the rubber. Here's a 2-0. Shallow fly ball at the right field line, and Keeler has to go back, but he has it. 1 away. Stepping up now is Fred Carroll. Carroll steps in. Hit a solo home run last time up. Here's a 3-0. And he gets to first. Up on the plate now, Nap Lajoie. Lajoie 2 for 2 today. Runner on first. Here's the 2-1 from Rudy May. And that's lined into left field. Carroll will go to third. Lajoie will get a double. Nap Lajoie continues to heat up just in time for the playoffs. Ripken 0 for 1. Runners on second and third, 1 out. And a line to right center field. Carroll will score. Lajoie will score. Ripken will take on the arm from Foster, and he gets home safe. Foster and Keeler chased that into the corner. Foster picked it up with a 5 arm, but they couldn't catch Ripken, so the score is 10-0. Wow. As Juan Soto steps in. And they want to pitch Pete Alexander, and I'm just going to say no. Molina will go out there to settle Rudy May. This is basically going to have to suck it up. Here's Juan Soto at the plate. Lefty versus lefty, man on third. Here's the 1-1, and that's ripped to first, and Fox has it. That liner went straight to Jimmy Fox, so Rudy May is going to have to take all of these lumps. Cuellar gave up quite a lot of runs. He's out of there. Here's Tip O'Neill. Hit a solo home run last time up. Here's the 1-2. And that's hit down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. May is ready. Molina is ready. Man on third. Here's the 1-2. Lining down the third base line. Ripken will score, and O'Neill will go to second. Wow. So the manager tried to take out Rudy May, and put Pete Alexander in there. Pete's pitched recently, so he is their ace. So no, they're just going to have to take their lumps. There's no one else. I suppose Brandon Webb could come in. He hasn't pitched to anything. So Brandon Webb is going to come in. It's the only one that makes any sense. They tried to take out May before. So Brandon Webb will come in. He's not only had faced one batter all season. It's the only one that makes sense to finish the game. Charleston is 0 for 3 today. Charleston digs in. Runner on second. And a deep fly ball on right field. Keeler going to his right. And he catches it. 3 out. Great play by Willie Keeler in right field. To end the inning after 5. Hawaii 11, Mudville nothing. Linscomb breezing through this game so far. Pitched 5 innings, giving up only 2 hits and has had 4 strikeouts. Molina will lead off. Here's the 3-2. Hit up the middle straight at Linscomb, who fields it over to Carroll. Got him 1 away. Good fielding by Tim Linscomb. Wee Willie Keeler steps in, 2 for 2 today. Linscomb gets a sign. First pitch, ground ball to third. Rosen with a diving play. Up he gets it over to first. Got Wee Willie Keeler 2 away. Outstanding play by Rosen, who dove to his left and got the difficult ground ball. Now Rosen rated as 6. George K steps in, tries to bunt it. Piazza up with it, but there's a bad throw down to first. Lajoie was covering, but the throw pulled Lajoie off the bag. It's an error there. K safe at first. Threat to steal. Up it's Pop Lloyd 0 for 2 today. And there's a deep fly ball to right field, but Chino Smith has it. And that is the end of the half inning. After 5.5, Hawaii 11, Mudville nothing. Brandon Webb out there now as Mike Piazza steps in. Smith on deck. Here's the 0-2 from Webb. Ground ball to third. Evans up with it. And throws over to first. Nice scoop there by Darrell Evans. Stepping in now, Charlie Chino Smith 0 for 2. Rosen on deck. Here's the 2-2. Blooper towards second, and Johnson has it. 2 away. Al Rosen steps in now. Rosen had a great day today. That's one's hit on the ground. Past Pop Lloyd, and a base hit for Al Rosen. Rosen having a magnificent day today. Steps Fred Carroll. Runner on first. Webb takes a sign from Molina. What's a different sign? Godwin lines. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. So the end of 6. Hawaii 11, Mudville nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Fox. Batting .303 with 35 home runs. Fox has struck out twice. Linscomb with a 1-1. Fly ball to left center. And Oscar Charleston out there with the catch. That's 1 away. Here's Babe Ruth 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 from Linscomb. And Ruth with a mighty swing. And that curveball got him all twisted up. 5 strikeouts for Linscomb. Stepping up to the plate, George Foster. There's the 0-2 from Linscomb. And that's ripped between third and short. Base hit for George Foster. Brings up Darrell Evans to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Linscomb with 6 strikeouts. And the sad news is flash up that Alan Arkin, famous actor from the 70s that I recall, always liked Alan Arkin. He's passed away. Very sad to hear that. I always liked him. I can't remember what I watched him in, but I just liked him. There's Nap Lajoie up at the plate. Lajoie 3 for 3, having a torrid day today. 3 for 3. Here's a 3-1. And Webb loses him. Webb has questioned a call, and now Webb is in the umpire's face. He stays in there. Ripken steps up. Here's the 1-2 on the outside corner, and Ripken didn't get what he was looking for. That's one away. Brandon Webb gets his second strikeout. Brandon Webb. Not been used by the Nines. This is his 208 card from Chase Field. Here's Soto. Having a bad day today, 0 for 4. Man on first, 1 out. Here's the 1-0, and a frozen rope to right field. It might have known better as Juan Soto gets his customary base hit. 2 men on now for the Volcanos. Brings up Tip O'Neill, batting .349. He needs a triple for the cycle. Man on first and second. Webb gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Grounder up the middle. Lloyd moves his left. It could be 2. And they only get 1 as Pop was able to flip it to second. But Johnson decided not to throw to first. Runners at the quarters, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Oscar Charleston up at bat. Oscar 0 for 4. Runs at first and third. There's the payoff on Webb. And he walks him. Oscar Charleston been very disappointing. It's a hitter's park. Or a slugger's park. Upsets Mike Piazza now. Bases loaded. 2 out, bottom of the 7th. He's had 1 grand slam already. Webb stares in. Here's the 0-1. And hits a fly ball to center field. George Foster goes back and makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7 complete, Hawaii 11, Mudville nothing. Derek David Johnson comes in to plate. He's 1 for 1. Actually, Johnson's 0 for 2. Hits that one foul. Here's the 1-2 from Lincecum to Johnson. Struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Tim Lincecum. Lowering his ERA today, I'm sure. Here's Yadier Molina. Lincecum toes the rubber. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to third. Rosen up with it. And that's 2 away. Upsets Wee Willie Keeler, 2 for 3. There's the 1-2. And there's a single to left field for Wee Willie Keeler. Keeler will go to first. High threat to steal. Here's George Case on the plate. Runner on first. Lincecum checks the runner. Here's the 2-1. The pitch to Case. Grounder between third and short. Base hit for Case. Keeler will go all the way to third. Mudville trying to break their goose egg. Here's Pop Lloyd 0 for 3. Piazza visits Lincecum. Set. Lloyd is ready. Runs on first and third. Here's the 2-2. Deep fly ball to right field. And it won't carry as Chino Smith goes back. And that is the end of 7.5. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Hawaii 11, Mudville 9s, nothing. Here's Brandon Webb. Here's the 0-2. Very deep fly ball to right field. And Chino Smith with another home run today as the Mudville are getting shellacked. Wow. 265 feet. Here's Al Rosen now. So Chino Smith high-fiving everyone in the dugout. Who invented the high five? Line to center field by Rosen, and he's got his 4th hit of the ball game. Carroll also having a good day. He steps in. He's 2 for 3. Runner on first. Webb gets the sign. First pitch, shallow fly ball to center field. George Foster will come and get it. And makes the catch. Rosen holds up at first. 12-0. What a ball game. Lajoie 3 for 3. Man on first. 2-2. And Webb gets his third strikeout. Here's Cal Ripken now. He's 1 for 3. Here's the 0-2. Grounder to Evans. Evans to Johnson. And that's all they needed. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors after 8 complete. Hawaii 12, Mudville nothing. Linscomb showing some signs of tiredness out there. As we go to the 9th. Fox 0 for 3. Here's the 1-0 grounder to third. Rosen up with it over to Carroll. Got him. So Cliff Melton coming in now for Hawaii. As Linscomb has seen enough and he's had a good day. We'll do another one after this. Trying to get my 1982 season going. Babe Ruth steps in. He's 1 for 2. And he strikes out. So down to the last out for Mudville, who are getting hammered here. George Foster steps in. 1 for 3. Here's the 0-2. Grounder up the middle. Great play by Ripken. Nice diving snag by Cal Ripken. Oh, the first got him. 12-0. Hawaii beat Mudville. Beatles Eternalities team getting a beatdown from Lawrence's Hawaii. 12-0. Keeler was 3 for 4 for Beatles team. And a big day for Al Rosen, 4 for 5. Tip O'Neill, 3 for 5. Rosen hit 2 home runs. Hawaii had 5 in the entire ballgame. Great pitching performance here from Tim Linscomb. Linscomb went 8.1 innings. Gave up only 5 hits, no earned runs. And this pace part of the shutout. He actually had minor stuff today. Melton came in just to preserve the lead. So that is the end of the week. I think the top 4 stay exactly as they are, and I think it's safe to say we could rule out Mudville. So what we're going to do is go to schedule. We've got one more. We've got a doubleheader. We'll just auto that one out. And Hawaii beat Mudville again. Big beatings here for Hawaii. I think they've closed the game. That Lindsay, first time we've seen him on the channel, goes to 2-1. Casey drops to 11-8. Big performances from Mike Piazza, 4 for 5. Piazza had a home run, as did Jim Gentile. Yeah, it's not looking good now, Beatles. Not looking good. Box. Done. As we're going to play it through till Sunday the 6th. Now, Friday the 4th. So let's do Friday the 4th. Jersey, Des Moines. Jersey beat Des Moines. Winner there is Tom Seaver, 12-8 on the season. Cleveland, Arlington, in a real slugfest. Arlington come out on top, 11-10. Let's have a look at this one. Home runs for Chevy Johnson and Robin Yao, both having excellent seasons. Cleveland's a good hitting team. Arlington, on the other hand, have never been shy of swinging their bats. Rogers Hornsby, 308. Hitting. Wow. McJames with a loss. Weedman with the win. Oh, no, Dizzy Dismukes with the win. The Negro League are getting the win late in Arlington's win. Finally, oh, come on. DeGrom has been terrible all season against Toad Ramsey. And Manchester stay in the hunt. Hawaii and Manchester continue to keep the pressure up as Jacob deGrom gets the win at last. And the bullpen holds together. deGrom goes to 10-8. Gave up only 4 hits. He can be bad and good in this season. Told Ramsey, a solid contributor for North South, takes the loss. Oh, okay. So now we go to the 5th. Oops, pressed the wrong button. That's not it. So go to the 5th. Let's go back to the 4th. Everybody's played. Let's go to the 5th. Nobody plays on Saturday the 5th. Okay. Go to the 6th. So a full day of play here. Manchester have a big chance to close in. Let's just auto these out. Jersey over Arlington. Vida Blue with a loss. Clarkson with the win. Des Moines, Manchester. I'd love to play this game, but I can't. Manchester takes the victory. 6-4. Jack Greinke, 12-10. Yes, we beat Cy Young. Cy Young takes the loss. 8 innings pitched for Cy. We couldn't dare lose to Cy Young. I would not be happy. Hiller with the save, a bit shaky in relief. Greinke with the win. Had some stuff today. Kenny Loftus beginning to cool off a bit here. Joe Morgan, 1 for 3. He's done better than I was expecting. Gibson, not so good. Ted Williams. So they're missing Alex Rodriguez, I have to say. Tommy Tucker's back from it. We've had so many injuries this season. Mantle's not really doing it. There's Chicky Stahl, a mainstay. It's a doubleheader, so Badlands and Mudville. Mudville take the victory. And that's why I saved Pete Alexander. Did not want him to be used. Badlands takes the loss again. North Sound Cleveland. Cleveland win. So keep putting some distance between themselves in the middle of the pack. Willie Mays, 2 for 3. Al Bucketfoot Simmons, who was injured in the season, 2 for 4. Heavy Johnson continues to have a great season. Al Simmons had 2 home runs in this ballgame. Suddenly Koufax, 10-3. It hasn't worked out for Koufax. Let's have a look. Hawaii, Detroit. This is a big game. We may want to see that one, actually. Okay, Des Moines, Manchester. Manchester win again. Spud Chandler. So Manchester on the march, but the thing is, the top 2 teams keep winning. Clift, 3 for 5. Robinson, 2 for 3. Chandler goes for 15-10 with his junk ball. Steve Carlton takes a loss. Cecil Fielder, finally. You do something good. And the pinch hitting performance. Got a 3-run home run. Nice. Cleveland North Sound. 6-1. So, I could do Hawaii Detroit. Have I got the energy? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, no, I don't. Nah, let that one play itself out. And Hawaii beats Detroit. Ooh. Gooden takes the loss. Verlander goes to 14-10. Dwight Gooden 12-9. This Gooden has not been as dominant as I thought he would be. Aaron on the ball score. But Hawaii getting hot right at the right time. Interesting. Box. Yeah, we've done enough. So a couple more days advanced in the league. Let it. So looking at streaks, Hawaii is on a 5-game winning streak. Manchester on a 4. Jersey on a 4. Des Moines on a 5-game losing streak. North Sound on a 4-game losing streak. Let's just make it let it catch itself up. On second, the game sometimes stands up a little bit slow. Let's go to leaders. It will update that way. So here's the league table. Wow. Jersey and they're close. Manchester 3 back. Hawaii 3.5 back. It's getting close. Mudville, I think it's safe to say, are battling for 5th with Cleveland. And then we have the basement. But Des Moines and Northside have done well in different parts of the time. Arlington and Badlands have suffered throughout, but that's more to do with the absence of Robbie and PQ River for different reasons. Understandable. But Hawaii is the one to fear, I think, at the moment. Mark Hawaii leads the league at 46. Bears Babe Ruth with 38. Pitching leaders. Greeky's up there for Manchester. Good to see, good to see, good to see. Let me just take a look at my Manchester Red Bull, see what the hell is going on. Yep. We got some key injuries, man, and yet we're still hanging in there. A-Rod is out for the season. Smith out for the season. Bob Hazel will come back in time for the playoffs if we make it. But that's just terrible. Let's have a look at Cecil Fielder. Never really given him a chance, really, to be honest. But we're missing that power. Billy Myers is as a shortstop. I don't have many shortstop. He's a backup. Who was Billy Myers? I deliberately crafted him. I knew I needed a backup, a decent bat, decent field. That's all that was available at the end. So, ladies and gents, if you're coming in from lunch and you want something to watch, this is it. Sorry I missed it live. But that is that. So thank you very much. This is MV. Say goodbye for now. I'll be back later on if everyone else hasn't done anything with this. I presume Beatles is not on tonight. I think he's not. I'm sure I heard him say yesterday he's not online. Steve may pick it up. I'm not too sure. I know that we're all doing different projects at the minute, so time is a little bit more scarce than normal. Fridays has been my spot because I don't work on Fridays. I will do some over the weekend, but then I'm away for a week, so I won't be doing anything for over a week. So I'll try and get in as much as I can as the league comes to close. I will leave the playoffs to Beatles and Steve, actually, because I don't know how to set it up. So there you go, this guy's do. So if you don't mind, chaps, that would be great. So we export the zip file, and we're going to call it Uncle 7. Put it in my downloads. It does take a while. Begin zip. I leave it in my downloads because that's where I pick everything up from. Quick, simple way of knowing where your latest file is. Oh my god, I called it Uncle 67. That's not what I wanted. Duh. So I have to do that again. So let that play itself out. And that is that from me. So it is going to be called Uncle 7. I have to do this all over again. But that's it from MV. I may be back on later on to do some more Howie Shanks, but I'll definitely be on to do some 1982 baseball. I may have to start the season again. I'm having a bit of trouble with duplicate players. I've only played a couple of games, and one game I had to abandon. The opening day of the season in New York were playing, I can't remember now. I can't remember, but whoever it was a good game. But then Jerry Mumphrey was ejected for a high spikes on Tony Bernazard, as it was White Sox, and the game crashed. And I've got feelings to do with the ejection. So, without further ado, let us depart this scene now.